Hey, while you're watching this slow, satisfying earwax removal, let's talk about something unusual, something strange, but real, and something that many people once swore by. There was a time, not just in old villages, but even in early cities, when people would slice a raw onion and place it directly inside their ear before going to sleep. You heard that right. A raw onion, tucked gently into the ear canal, held in with cloth, or sometimes even warm wax, left there overnight like a secret little cure. Why? Because they believed the onion could draw out illness, pull pain from the head, and even help restore hearing. And honestly, in some strange ways, they may have been right. Let's go back, not hundreds, but thousands of years. The earliest records of onions being used as medicine go back to ancient Egypt. Pharaohs were buried with them. Soldiers ate them raw to build strength and applied them to wounds. To prevent infection, the onion wasn't just food. It was medicine, symbol, protection. In fact, in some tombs, onions were painted on walls, almost worshipped. Their many layers were seen as a sign of eternal life, peel after peel. Mystery after mystery, but how does that end up in the ear? That part of the story begins in folk medicine, the passed down wisdom of people who didn't have doctors, but still had pain and wanted healing. Imagine this. It's the 1700s. You're living in a cold, drafty house. There's no central heating. You wake up with a throbbing pain in your ear. Pressure, warmth, discomfort. Maybe a fever is starting. You feel dizzy, a bit deaf and tired. You go to the kitchen. There's no Tylenol, no antibiotics, but there's an onion. And your grandmother remembers what her grandmother did. She slices it, wraps the half in soft cloth, warms it near the fire, just slightly, and then she gently tucks it into your ear. She tells you to sleep. And in the morning, the pain may be gone. And sometimes it was dot. Why? Because onions contain sulfur-based compounds like allicin, which have anti-inflammatory and antibacterial effects. These compounds get released when the onion is cut. They're what make your eyes sting. They're what give onions their sharp smell. And yes, they're active enough to kill bacteria on contact. So placing a warm onion near the ear canal, it might have actually helped fight off an early infection. It might have reduced swelling, softened wax, eased pressure. It wasn't magic, it was chemistry. Before anyone knew the word, of course, there's more to it. There's ritual, there's hope, there's the comfort of someone caring for you, the feeling of being watched over in the quiet of night. That's why the ritual stuck. That's why it lasted for centuries. In some rural parts of Europe and Asia, it still does. We'll go deeper into that in a moment. But first, take a breath and let yourself relax. The ear is such a sensitive, intimate part of the body. Hearing is how we connect to the world, and sometimes how we disconnect from it. So when it's blocked, aching, ringing, you don't just feel discomfort. You feel cut off. That's why these strange little remedies existed. Because humans have always tried to feel whole again, using whatever they had. And the onion was always there.